Well, today's topic of conversation is about gaming, but we're not going to talk about a gaming PC or a gaming console. We're going to talk about the visual experience and the audio experience and some products that can really enhance this for you. So let's get started. First of all, we have a monitor from BenQ and a pair of speakers that come from Logitech. Now, the monitor is a 27-inch BenQ XL2730Z monitor priced at a whopping 55,000 rupees. This monitor is compatible with AMD's FreeSync. Put simply, it's just going to make the games look a lot more smoother. Sometimes you might notice textures are tearing, or if let's say you're in a lush green environment, the trees look repeated or a little torn apart. These technologies help the effects look a lot more smoother. If you are in the AMD camp, which is you have a high-end AMD graphics card, then AMD's FreeSync makes more sense and this monitor will be value for money for you. Now, a disappointing thing is that the monitor has a TN panel, and at 55,000 rupees, you'd expect it to have an IPS panel, but that's not such a big disappointment considering you have a 1 ms response time, and the overall performance of the monitor is really very good, especially if you want to push games to their highest resolution. Now, coming to the connectivity options, you have two HDMI inputs, one DVI input, you have a mini display port, you also have two USB 3.0 ports, a headphones jack and a microphone jack. You also have a little stand that comes out from the monitor, which makes it really easy for you to hang your headphones after a session of gaming. It's a very small touch, but it's really good considering it's just right there in front of you. Now, the monitor is very easily adjustable when it comes to the height. You can simply just drag it up or drag it down and the height is adjusted and it stays there. This is really fluid, and if you want to use the monitor for other purposes, you can even tilt it vertically, although I don't know why you do that, but it still works well, and the fact that the rotation and the tilt is so smooth is great. Coming to the only con that I find of the monitor is viewing angles. Now, if you go extreme to either side of the monitor, you will see a color shift and it is a little distracting. But if you are sitting in the front or diagonal to the monitor a little bit, you will get great color reproductions. You have great viewing angles. You also have a lot of customization options. You have the standard mode, you have a bunch of game modes, you have an FPS mode and RTS mode. So overall, considering you're spending 55,000 rupees, the monitor does offer you a pretty big bang for the buck. If you are looking to pick up a monitor for your consoles, you can go for a much cheaper option considering both the consoles, the Xbox One and the PS4, don't go beyond 1080p, and considering the pixel ratio of this monitor is 2560 by 1440, it is overkill for a console. But if you're a PC gamer and you want the state-of-the-art experience, then yes, this monitor should be at the top of your list. Now, coming to the Logitech speakers, what we have here is the Logitech Z906. It is a 5.1 setup straight out of the box. You connect all the 5 speakers to the back of